That's Andrea Cordero reporting tonight. And what started as a way to earn a badge has turned into a labor of love for an Anchorage teen. Tyler Adams is now on a mission. The 17-year-old Boy Scout put together a memorial to honor 10 men who crashed into a glacier nearly 50 years ago. Their downed bomber still sits where 6 crew members died. Now Adams says the project is simply about honoring the service others have done for our country.
We ordered 10 flags for the crewmen. Each of them were flown at our capital on Memorial Day. And we plan on flying them today at this site too. And the reason why we got these is so we could make a care package and send that to the families of the crew members.
Now join ABC Alaska News at 6 for our special report, Badge of Honor. And when we come back,
welcome back. About 20 miles north of Palmer, a little past Hatcher Pass, is Bomber Glacier. The name comes from a B-29 that crashed there 49 years ago. And for 2 days, the 4 survivors of that crash sat on the glacier waiting to be rescued.
Well, this past weekend, a group of teens found a way to honor the crew members on board. Megan Peters joins us now with their story. Megan.
Bob, Bianca, only 2% of Boy Scouts ever earned the right to call themselves an Eagle Scout. Now, to put that into perspective, since 1910, 104 million boys have worn a Scout's uniform. Of those, slightly more than 40,000 have sewn the prestigious badge over their left pocket. Now, Tyler Adams is a 17-year-old that has set out to be one of those few. To get the badge, he set out with 4 of his friends to demonstrate his leadership ability and his worthiness through a huge community service project.
This is the first look the 5 Boy Scouts got of Tyler Adams' Eagle Scout project. The military B-29 crashed November 17, 1957. 10 airmen were on board when the bomber plummeted into the glacier. 6 of them died on impact. Last summer, Tyler and his family hiked to the downed bomber. After seeing the wreckage, Tyler decided that everyone visiting the site should know its history. Tyler says it was the actions of an airman on board that makes the crash significant.
His name is Calvin K. Campbell. Right when the plane crashed, he gathered all the men together that could be moved, wrapped them in sleeping bags, parachutes, anything that he could find.
Tyler, with the guidance from his dad, began contacting anybody he thought could help. The military provided mission details, Congressman Don Young donated flags, and a reporter disclosed some interesting information given by one of the survivors.
The military write-up says it's a radar calibration mission that they crashed on, but they're actually surveilling the Russians.
With the knowledge of the crash, the help of politicians, many sponsorships, and a donated helicopter ride, Tyler and his friends went to work. With the plaque firmly in place, the Scouts held a makeshift memorial.
Robert A. Butler, color guard salute.
Raising 1 flag for each crew member.
Probably could have been more snappy and more smart, you know, a bunch of scruffy kids, but it was a nice project for these boys.
Now the easy part of the Eagle project is done. Tyler is now searching for the families of the crew members. Once found, he wants to send them all a care package with their loved one's flag and the details of his project.
Why not do it? I mean, like, if you have the opportunity and you have the means, why not do something great?
Somewhere along the way, this became unimportant. Instead, Tyler carries a badge of honor that can't be sewn on any uniform.
Now, Tyler Adams plans to raise a few $100s more for a second plaque. Not many people actually make it out to Bomber Glacier to see the wreckage, so he wants to put a second plaque up at Byers Lake, where the military has a Veterans Memorial set up where thousands of people visit every year. So he's a little bit to go. He needs to put in his paperwork, so it should be a couple more months before he finds out if he's actually earned that Eagle badge.
And the trip out there was actually delayed by a few days, I heard.
It was, Bob. I understand that the flags that they used to raise, Tyler had contacted Congressman Don Young and asked if 10 flags could be flown over Washington, D.C. on Memorial Day to honor the 10 crew members, all of whom are deceased now. Not only did the congressman make that happen, he personally bought the flags and then shipped them to Alaska for Tyler to use as part of his memorial, or his project.
All right, now he's just trying to find those families and get them passed on.
Yeah, it might take a while, but he says Google is helping him out.
All right, we wish him good luck with that.
Thanks, Megan. A bit later on ABC.